G'day guys, Paul here from The Hook and the Cook. Welcome back to our channel. Today it's my favourite, it's beef in red wine. And we're going to be cooking it on the campfire. Campfire's ready, so let me show you what ingredients we've got. Okay, some of these beautiful ingredients that we're putting in our beef in red wine today, obviously is the beef. It's a beautiful chuck steak. It comes from the neck of the animal. Obviously the neck's in use all the time, so it's a tough piece of meat, so it needs to be broken down. But you can see the marbling through here. It's absolutely beautiful and cheap as well, which is fantastic. I've got some streaky bacon here as well that we're going to be using today. That'll all render down. It's going to be lovely. Then we're going to put some button mushrooms in there. There's a whole punnet of button mushrooms in there, and then we're going to put some onions, which I've left the husk on so that they don't break apart. They're little baby onions, some tomatoes, carrots, and some garlic, whole garlic. Also some olive oil. We're going to be popping in there, tomato paste, red wine, and we've also got some beef stock as well. Okay guys, a little bit of salt and pepper for seasoning, and that's all we need. So let's get cracking. So the coals are looking really good at this stage. It's just now, I've just got to get the pot on and get it nice and hot. So I just got to clear some of these coals. As you can see, they're bright red. Just going to put my pot on now. I just want to heat it up. So I'm going to throw some olive oil in there now, and I'm going to caramelise my meat and vegetables. So in with the olive oil. And that won't take long to heat up. So first off, I'm going to pop the meat in, and we'll start searing the meat off. Beautiful, sizzling away. That's what you want, a nice bit of heat. I'm not going to put all the vegetables in yet. We're just going to do in small batches. A carrot just sneaked in there, that doesn't matter. So we're just going to do this in batches so that we get a nice colour on the meat. That's looking pretty good. So in we go with some flour. This will just help it thicken up and singe. It's an ingredient that I forgot that I was going to put in there when I was going through the ingredients. Not too much, it's just going to bring all that fat together and help it all work in and singe up a bit, and it'll thicken up. So what I'm going to do now, guys, get this pan nice and hot, and I'm actually going to start to caramelise off the vegetables. As you can see in here, the meat's going beautiful, starting to just caramelise it. So in with the bacon. I'm just going to give this a nice little bit of a saute. Throw the mushrooms in as well, might as well. Just got to be careful the dogs don't pinch anything. Get out of the way, Pepsi. The little piggy. She'll risk burning herself just to get a feed, this one. She's a shocker. You don't get that fat like she is without taking a few risks, do you, Peps? In with some whole garlic. Oh, I've lost one. That's okay. So in with some whole garlic, and we're just going to give these a little bit of a saute. They're going to go in the pot. Now while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to put a little bit of tomato paste in with the beef. Okay, just a tablespoon of tomato paste, a good heaped tablespoon goes in. Just going to give that a good stir around now with the tomato paste. This will give it a beautiful sort of burgundy colour. With our mushrooms, just be careful we don't get any of the, got to be careful that we don't get any dirt from the pan. So just be nice and gentle when you do it. Otherwise what will happen is you will get some dirt in the pan, which we like to call bush pepper. But that's the last thing I want in there. Okay, so the last thing I've got to throw in there is just my carrots now, my onions, and the tomatoes. I'm going to pop these in. Get all these nice and caramelised as well. Make sure we give this guy a bit of a stir. Wow, that's looking really, really good. Okay, that's ready to go in now. Like I said, we just got to be careful we don't get any dust in there. Just slowly does it. Slowly wins the race. Absolutely sensational. Just going to pop that pan back on there now. What I'm going to do next is, I don't know, you probably can't see me at the moment, I don't really want to bend down, but what I'm going to do next is actually deglaze this pan. A little bit hot around my knees here, so now I'm going to deglaze this pan with a little bit of brown stock and red wine. So in with the red wine. Just to get all that flavour out of there. In with the beef stock. Just let that come down a little bit. And then just pick it up nice and gently. It gets quite hot. And pour that straight in. Okay guys, the lid goes on now and it's going to be put under the coals for at least 2 to 3 hours until that meat's nice and tender. Okay, and all we got to do now is chill out, have a nice cold one, and we'll come back in 2 to 3 hours. Now let's get it buried. So yeah guys, basically I've just, make sure everything's pushed up. These hot coals, what will happen here now is it'll heat up that cast iron pot, just turn it into an oven, very similar to what you'd have at an oven at home. But hey, I tell you what, the flavour is just amazing. You get like almost a smoky flavour from the smoke. It's just absolutely beautiful. This is my favourite part now, where I don't have to do anything, but just chill out and wait for it to cook. Good. Back in 2 to 3 hours. I'm going to wipe that up, and hopefully we've got an absolutely beautiful beef in red wine. Try not to get any on your legs. And then I'm just going to lift this off. Some more solid ground up here. Top. Really brush this all off, making sure we don't get any of this bush pepper in our food. Make sure before we open it up, last thing we want to ruin is our beef in red wine. Now it is around about 6:30 now, so we've lost a little bit of light, but what can you do? Just going to take the lid off now. Across the old rake here to lift the lid off carefully. Looking pretty good. Just going to give this guy a stir. Start to break down now. Looks absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, how good does that look? Meat's all breaking apart, as you can see it's all nice and soft. What I need to do now is just add some parsley to this. So I'm just going to pop this up on the table. Luckily I've got a wooden table, I'm going to serve this up. So what I did before was cook up a little bit of rice, which I'm going to do in another clip for you. So I'm just going to serve this guy up. So as you can see, we've got them beautiful onions in there. Looks absolutely wonderful. Actually, I better taste this and make sure the seasoning's right, because I've not put any salt and pepper in here yet, so let's just give it a taste. Oh wow. It hardly needs any salt and pepper, a little bit of salt maybe, because of all that bacon that we've got in there. And obviously a little bit of cracked pepper. The meat is so good. So I'll just give this a try. Oh my God, it's just so tender. Absolutely beautiful. Now guys, if you've enjoyed the video, give us a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you every Friday here at The Hook and the Cook. Cheers guys.